Prince, man. I'm on my tribe shit today, I feel it. It's your boy, Untitled.
Okay, so this the type of rhyme that'll make you use your mind. Try not to lose your mind in spectacular design. There's a reason why I do this. Trying to start a movement. You miss one step and you'll be clueless. Thoughts that you don't know what to do with. It's not a race, but if it was, I'm winning by a shoe-in. They salty cause they don't know how I do it. Confident, and I'm about to prove it. Screw it, I'm about to take a bite and chew it. My mind's in the galaxy, came from gravity. Still create a masterpiece, not talking blasphemy. It's so sad to see, I'm in my own head. Sick of the thoughts, looking for the future, but I'm worried about what I brought. See my head to the sky, had to get it out my ass. Struggle real around here, I won't let it last. Smell the fumes in the air, you know I'm smoking gas. Rotation like puff, puff, pass. So I say, I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. I'll say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'm moving forward, not listening, I'm breaking orders. Tell them I don't need no passport, I still cross the border. You thinking you can out-rap me, boy? I oughta spit some wicked shit, you see the difference. I got the game slaughtered, got a long road ahead of me. Counting blessings every day, feeling real heavenly. Throwing all my flavors out to get the perfect recipe. Tell them they below, not next to me. I dare them try to question me. Toss the coin up, call it a hit, cause that's what I'm aiming for. Your whole quality's dead. I was built from strong threads. Watch my working just like COVID-19.
It's gonna be a tight spread.
Now I got your attention. Let's switch dimensions. I think they need me in this competition. Thanks to influences, it's my ambition. Also envision my path, so I complete the mission. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain
and the stress.
Say it with my chest, I was destined
to be the best.
I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress.
Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. Yes.
House mix.
And that there was your boy Untitled. That's right. That is my son Untitled. Let's give another round of applause to Untitled. Yes, that went in hard. I love that. I love that jam. That's my son, man. Well, tonight, first of all, let me give a gunshot salute to every single member of MacMan's M Spot. Let's give a gunshot salute. There we go, baby. Round of applause and cheers for all of y'all looking so lovely this evening. So before we get started, y'all gotta forgive me. Let me get these glasses right. Hold on. Got that little funky looking glare in them, so I had to get that right, y'all. So check it out. Tonight, I have a guest coming on with me. That's right. His name is Rich Rockwell, a friend of mine. He is a guest host on the Patrick and the People podcast. So if you see a little loud, you got to forgive me. I don't know what's going on. It's been, is it just me or this internet thing's been kind of funny lately? You know what I'm saying? First, before we get started, I want to address something right now. So listen, I need everybody in the room quiet. Okay. Now, I don't know if there's any of you guys that know what I do. I own a business called MacMan's Media LLC. And with that business that I run, I have certain things I do, with the business. You know what I'm saying? As far as like how I say it. I have certain other things I do with the business. There's a lot of different performances with the business and stuff like that. So, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do. I was going to explain the situation myself, but I got a friend here. And my buddy is going to help me out here. We're literally actually going to talk about a couple of things that are necessary for people who are trying to get themselves together. So, give me a second here. I'm gonna basically tonight. So if you tuned in tonight for the sweepstakes for the scavenger hunt, you tuned in. The thing is this: I have an important conversation. Now, the important conversation I have for you is going to be important for you to listen to, because there's going to be certain things I'm going to talk about tonight that need to be talked about and addressed, as far as like people in general. When I mean my people in general, I mean just us out here who are trying to live life a certain way, trying to make it on the buck you have in your pocket. We're gonna try to help you out tonight. I got a friend, he's gonna help me discuss some things with you. Now I will say he's on the road traveling, so the camera might be kind of dark. You got to forgive him, he's on the road. But you guys, the information, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some conversation. We're gonna chuckle and laugh it up. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you. If you see this, like I said, the lag, forgive me. I introduce you to my buddy here, my friend, my pal, my compadre, if I can say that. A guy that I met. We'll explain it to you. We're gonna chop it up tonight. So everybody say hello to my friend, Rich Rockwell. There we go. We gave Rich. Let's give Rich another round of applause. There we go. All right. Can you hear me there, Rich?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, man. Can y'all hear me all right?
Yeah. We got you. Okay, Rich. So, man, I'm glad you're on the show. We're going to give you another applause, man. This is called awesome. Also on my show, the M Spot, we do what we call a gunshot salute. So, right now, to everybody watching, to Rich, gunshot salute. If you're out there, give him up. There we go. Okay, Rich. Okay, for all my people following, if you are here for the scavenger hunt, you are needing to watch this podcast. It won't be long, but we got some things to talk about. We're going to chop it up, have a good, fun, funky, good time. And also, the conversation that we're having tonight is going to be key to your scavenger hunt clues.
Oh.
I said key to your scavenger hunt clues. Okay, I'm not going to say it again. You said what for the second time. I'm not going to say it again. You exactly heard what I said. So did you hear him say what? Did you hear him?
I heard.
And I'm just ready to do this to him. You know, that lays him down. That keeps him down. That lays him down. It makes him not, interfere with things any longer. So let's get it on. Let's shoot the breeze. Okay, so real quick, Rich. Like I said, they can't see you because you're in that car. And I know you got to be careful. Oh, no, there you go. Hold on. There you go. I saw the face there. We saw the face.
What's up, everybody? There you go.
There you go. Like the sitcom, the guy that walked in. Okay, so if you would get them a little background out, what we're going to do, we're going to talk some subjects. We'll give each other about good 5-10 minutes. We're going to do some casual, nice debating. That is basically the M Spot. This is Session 1. Episode 1 called Let's Talk. And basically what I'm doing now with the M Spot is I'm going to separate it from everything else I got going on. For all those out there watching me, this is my first night on Twitch. Thank you. Let's give you a little dance for that, y'all. Y'all get a little dance for that. Hey. Okay, there we go. Stop laughing. Don't laugh at me. Okay, I was doing the best I could at that time. Okay, so now, real quick, Rich, we're going to give each other 5 minutes. Basically, tell them a little bit about yourself, what you do for a living or in your pastime, and kind of just basically cut a promo. Plug yourself right now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I appreciate it. Well, first off, thank you for that awesome introduction. What's up, everybody? My name is Rich Rockwell. You said tell them what I do for work. So my normal regular 9-to-5 job is I'm in IT, but outside of that, that's where my real passion lies, and that is I am a aspiring announcer. I guess you could call it ring announcer, mainly for wrestling, but not just wrestling. I started branching off into sports and things like that. So this last season, I was happy to be the public address announcer for the Hot Springs Wise Guys. That's the new arena football team here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Yeah, outside of that, man, I do ring announcing, of course, public address announcing, and then I co-host a daily morning radio show style podcast with Angry Patrick. He's a former morning radio show DJ on 100.3 GHz. A lot of people would know him as Angry Patrick. So, like a lot of people, man, I got my hat in a lot of different things, and that's the way, you gotta be to spread your wings, and, I don't very well.
All right. Hey, like I said, you guys, if y'all getting the lag and the feedback, just please just be very patient. What we got going on is like I said, this is my first night on Twitch, and I think there's some funky things going on with it. So just be patient with me. We got it, because you guys are catching the lag right now. I can see it.
All right. Well, I was gonna say I'll try and turn down my sound in the truck here. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm on the road again, just like as you were talking about, man. There's we'll chop it up and get into that, I'm sure, but with anything in life, especially when you're trying to build yourself as a brand and put yourself out there and grow, you got to be able, it's a fine line to walk between, personal life and business life, and sometimes, the paths just have to cross. There's no way around it.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that, because that is what we're going to speak on. So so how I met Patrick was, if y'all know, in my part-time, I do professional wrestling management. I have MacMan's Media LLC, which I do merchandising, podcast. I'm an author. There's a lot of different things going on. So I was at one of my little wrestling events, managing one of my buddies. And Patrick was the official, and Patrick was the announcer. Our first official.
Rich.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know what, Rich? Okay. You know what? Hold on.
You're good, man. You're good.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
No, you're good. I smacked myself. Look, I'm gonna do it again. Okay. Bad host. Let's get it together. Bad host. Rich. Okay. Now, no, we got you. We're gonna get you right, Rich. Okay, so Rich, check this out. So what I was saying was, so how I met him was how me and Rich's first interaction was me grabbing a microphone out of his hand and basically talking smack. That's what it was. That's our first interaction. And from that point, we kind of just started. He was somebody I could talk to. So it was kind of it was kind of cool. It was somebody I could talk to that I enjoyed the conversation, and we found out that we had things in common, and so that's how I met him. And ever since then, me and Rich kind of been talking back and forth, and it's so crazy because we met in the wrestling world, but when we're actually talking, we don't even talk about wrestling at all. Have you noticed that? I mean, we might talk, but we've been talking about like getting together on podcasts and radios and stuff like that more than anything else.
Right, man. We always try, bounce ideas off each other and just, different ways to grow. And for sure, man, when we get together, of course, we're both in the wrestling scene, so we gotta discuss some wrestling, but it ain't the whole conversation by far.
Hey, Rich, I want to make sure I spelled your last name right. Was it Rockwell? It's Rockwe. Okay, yep, I spelled it right. I wanted to make sure, man, because when I had spelled it the first time, I was sitting there like, okay, hold on, this might not go well if I don't spell it right. Hence the name Rockwell. You kind of, Rockwell's kind of you're kind of scary, man. But a name like Rockwell, I don't know.
It's a good name for a government name,
That's the government name. Okay, that's somebody I had to give you a ding ding on that one. That's the government name, so I got you. Well, we're gonna hook you up, man, because I forgot to put you a name plate up there. So you know what I just did, my buddy? Look, there you go. Look at that.
There you go.
Rich Rockwell.
I appreciate it.
Oh, you can see that, Rich? Can you see that, bud?
I can't, but I believe you.
Okay, for y'all who don't know, this is my first night on Twitter and stuff doing this, and so I had to get things together, and I kind of threw it together real quick. So don't worry about it. Like I said, next time we have Rich on, because you guys will see him again. I do have a wrestling podcast, so he will be on again. So you'll see him again. Okay, Rich. So I want to get in a couple of things real quick before we get into the contest questions. Okay, now there's something I want to address, and I'm glad you're here with me because I need I need somebody who understands what's going on as far as how this game works without without talking about the game too much. You know what I'm getting at?
Right.
Okay. Well, so if for all those of my regulars who were so worried and concerned about some posts that were up on my social media. Okay, remember you guys, I not only am I a sole proprietor of my business, I'm also a person who does other things, has other hobbies. And just because I do those hobbies doesn't mean, because I'm a outright good guy. You know what I'm saying? The hobbies I have they're not harmful, nothing bad, nothing like that. Those who follow me know exactly what I'm talking about. You guys have got to learn to separate what I do. You guys got to learn to separate that stuff. Just have to. It has to be separated. Because the fact is that and that's why now as you see the platform up, I will from here on out, there is going to have to be a subscription for my wrestling podcast, or it'll be held after night, like after 9 o'clock, because I don't want anybody young watching it, because I'm talking about wrestling, but there's adult content pertaining to wrestling that's put on that podcast. So I want to apologize for anybody that I may be offended, that maybe, got kind of in their feelings about some stuff. I'm not apologizing for what I do. I love what I do. I enjoy being a entertainer. I enjoy being a person that's just loves what I do, because I've been wanting to do this for years, and people don't know this, Rich, but everybody sees me now. I've been in this game for like 4 or 5 years, man. You know that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the thing, is like, I remember back, like a lot of these guys I don't know them, but I know, like, there's a couple of guys I know that people don't know this, but there's a couple of guys that are in the profession that I met way before I started entertaining doing that. And I met some of these guys, and I know them. Like, there's one guy I know that I didn't know this. I gave his mom her first job at Family Dollar when I was there back in 2010 or something like that. And I know this kid. Come to find this kid's a wrestler, and I'm in a locker room with him. And that's, I said, some of those bonds that sometimes people question. You never know where those bonds come from. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing about the sport. But that is the part of saying about separating the sport from real life. It's like, I know this kid. You know what I'm saying? So I don't never take nothing personal. When people are gonna, everybody has their own opinion of things, and that's why I wanted to explain that, because I know everybody has their own opinion, but I wanted to put that out there because I have a following that is an awesome following, and I want them to. And with that being said, I'm gonna give myself an applause. Thank you. Kudos. Okay, with that being said, what we're going to get into now, Richard, we're going to talk about this social media thing. So you would know a little bit about something about this, because for the fact that you are on social media. People don't, here's the thing that kills me when I listen to people talk. Do you not agree with me that radio was the keyhole that opened up this social media thing?
Oh, for sure.
Because like I said,
absolutely, man. And like being in, because that's really where, like, I kind of started my journey at, as far as an outfit and everything. See, I live in Arkansas now. I was born and raised in Michigan, and I had attended college at a school in Michigan, Southfield, Michigan, actually, called Spector School of Media Arts, and that is where I obtained my degree, specifically in radio broadcasting.
Oh, cool. You said in radio. Oh, wow. Okay, see, bro, here's the thing. I didn't know you had a degree in that. This is the first time I'm hearing that. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. I had no idea.
Yeah, if you go back to my early career, so this would be 2009. So I graduated from college in the field, and that was really, personally, my first taste of being behind a microphone and entertaining a crowd. Not only on, the radio wave, but also at that point I was working with a company, forgive me, I forget the name of it, but I was working for a company, and I was hosting a live trivia game shows inside different bars and things around the state of Michigan. We were actually sponsored by the Miller Brewing Company for a while. And so I did that for a couple of years, and that's really where I actually started that before even getting into college. And then through doing that, like, I used to have people come up to me all the time, and especially at these shows, and be like, man, you're really entertaining, you got a great voice, have you ever thought about doing radio? And, you know, at first it was like, it's just radio, that's what I listen to in the car. But as more and more people kept saying it, I kind of, started thinking about it more, and then that's what I pursued, and, sort of, the rest is history. I ended up making, fast forward a bit, I worked at many different stations across the U.S., moved around a lot, settled here in Arkansas, and made my debut of ring announcing back in 2018, was the first promotion that I ever done.
Okay, cool. Like I said, you got a nice history background. Well, yeah, that's awesome. And here's the thing: the reason I said radio, because if you think about it, all these talk shows, cause we got to the point where talk shows were on TV. So all them talk shows that were on TV were basically, you gotta remember, a lot of these people that got those jobs on TV were actually disc jockeys and DJs, and then they moved over to television. And from that, you get television into the podcasting. It's social media, the technology that you use for social media really changed the game a whole lot. It just really did. It really did.
And now it's so on demand, man. I mean, it's a wildfire that's not going to get put out anytime soon.
And I want to say this for all of my people that are on Twitch, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I'm going to give you a gunshot salute. Every last one of you. Patrick, you're out there. Oh, he did call me Rich. Patrick did. I was going to tell you that. Patrick, if you're out there, this is for you, buddy. Gunshot salute for Patrick. You ready?
There you go.
Gunshot salute for Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and all of my peoples on Twitch. That's right. Okay, so hold on, let me fix this up real quick. Anybody watching this stream?
Yeah.
The stream that I got going on right now, that's what we're just talking about separating personal and work. This stream I have here is for all of my subscribers who are in the sweepstakes and my giveaways, and this is my personal conversation podcast. So anything that is otherwise based sports-wise is not allowed in this podcast. It will be blocked. The reason I say that because I see there's some stuff in the podcast, comments that I'm noticing. I won't say no names. They know who they are. We all cool to do what we got to do as far as that, but this podcast is not the one for that. And that's exactly why I made the comments I did earlier, so I can start separating the two. See, and that's why I did that, Rich. Yeah. I did it. It was one of the people that I kind of go at it with sometimes. They made a comment on this podcast. Right. When you go back, you'll see it, because I did put it up. So I'm trying to get people who like to say, this is the real me. This is Mac Mans. This is the M spot. By the way, the M spot, let me get my catch line in. I forgot all about that, y'all. He is I and I am him. Black Bat with the branded Tims. I am Mac Mans. This is the M spot. My spot, the only spot, because it is the best spot.
There you go.
Come on, y'all. Let's give some love on that. Yeah. Okay. So back into this. Now this social media thing is cracking. So now you're able to get more things out here. You're able to share more things with people. You're able to get in contact with more people. You're able to combine more things as far as blending the two of a career, interacting with your family. That's what social media does. Because if you think about it, Facebook, I think intentionally really was for that, just connecting with family members you had that was distance, or connecting with people. But it became a whole nother beast. Because, hey, here's the funny thing. Bro, I'll tell you this. I am so ancient. I'm a techie. I am a techie. But people don't know that although I'm a techie now, I went to what I call YouTube University. I sit back and watch so many videos on podcasting, just anything I want to learn. I spend time and go through this university, and it made me a techie. When Facebook first came out, I was just at that time, I was just now getting into YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, but MySpace. Yeah. And that's funny I had to give a ding on that like a dunk. Like I was a ding, ding, ding. I really was. I mean, everybody, I'm like, oh man, this MySpace off the chain. I'm like, MySpace? How old are you? Put it this way, Rich. When text messaging came out, I still had the same SIM that I had for my first non-texting phone. I couldn't even text. I had to actually go to the phone store and get a whole new card before I could start texting.
Right. Oh, man.
Yeah, and embarrassing. Okay.
Yeah. Remember the old.
Okay, so now let me ask you a question. Now that you have got what you've gotten, done what you've done, now that you are yourself, now here's the funny thing. Me and you have talked about this. You know this. We've talked about this. Now that you are yourself, Rich Rockwell, the guy who has his job, but he has this thing on the side he likes to do. What is the next step for Rich Rockwell?
Man, I wish I could tell you. Keep going, really. At this point, and I've kind of been telling everybody the last little bit, because I've been hearing from a lot of people man, we see you literally everywhere, all over Facebook. I'm touring now with a national wrestling promotion that travels into Canada and everything. And I believe they go down to Mexico a little bit too. It's called the Midget Wrestling Warriors. The podcast, at this point, basically, what I just tell everybody is, man, I'm grateful for it all, number one. And number two, we all, myself, but it doesn't just happen with me. This happens with the support of so many fans and so many friends that we've created this wave now, and I'm riding the wave and enjoying the ride of where it takes.
And you know what?
I'd love to tell you, that I know what the next step is. Go ahead, bro.
No, you're good. Yeah, like I said, and I want to applaud you on that because what you just said is it's the thing of keep moving, progression. And I asked you that because me and you've been talking about it, and that's the key thing I want to get out here right now for those watching. If you spend, here's the key thing. It was told to me by the most important woman in my life. I can spend time making someone else's dream keep on existing, being continuous, or I can take that same time and effort and put it into my dream and make it a reality. And that right there changed me. I got the LLC, I got the BOI, I got the EIN, trademark. So I think, Rich, that is the step that people are missing. Right now, Rich, you are a commodity. Now, we talked about this, so I'm not going to spoil any of your plans or tell you. We've been talking about this, me and you have. You already know this. And I do believe that when you are a commodity, you have got to start making sure that you go into advancement mode. You don't stay where you're at. You go into advancement mode. If you have a job right now, but as a person, you have a special skill and talent, take that skill and talent, turn into an LLC. Get it licensed. That way you can make money off of it. But just don't stop there. Go get the EIN, the tax number, so you're a legal business. Hire you somebody. Use that tax credit for hiring the employee. Go ahead and go register. Get a BOI, register. That is the business order. Huh? You said what, Rich?
I was saying, once you do that too, you can also get yourself a small business loan, which will help you out with, depending on what you're doing, man, all that stuff can be used for, headshots, podcasting equipment, advertising yourself, self-promotion, like all that stuff.
And you're right. And here's the thing. So now, with that being in a big ball, then you get the trademark, because I've learned this, Rich. It makes think about this. You spend 7 to 8 years building yourself up because you're a commodity. You make yourself a brand. You've been using it, making way, but you don't get the trademark. Someone sees that your brand is blowing up. You ain't worried about it because nobody's ever used it. It's like they don't want to use it, but now they're starting to notice and see things. They file a trademark. You get a cease and desist letter, and all of a sudden, you have to rebuild your whole brand back up again.
Right.
And see, my goal is I'm taking on a venture to try to teach people, especially our youth and anybody like doing stuff that we do, Rich. It's time for them to start becoming their own business, because your regular 9 to 5 is never going to pay you what you're supposed to make. They're never going to pay you what you're supposed to make. Never.
No.
So look out for yourself and start to understand you are a commodity. Start spending more time at home with your families instead of at home, instead of in the jobs. Because you think about it, to make a good living, Rich, you're working 5 to 6 days a week, and then to make it even better, you're forced overtime. When you get that one day off, you're so tired you can't do anything.
Right.
So I think it's best that people need to start getting that together, and I think that is a big step. Make yourself a corporation or a business, and within oneself, sole proprietor business or a corporation, LLC, limited liability. You got something that's physical. Get some insurance. Get life insurance, people. Yes. Can we get life? Let's get it right now. Can we take time, everybody, out there in the land of podcasting, TV, whatever you want to say? Please, can we give a standing ovation for life insurance? Because when your family passes, who is going to take care of them? Funerals are ridiculous, but these are things that people don't think about, and it all goes to that same ball of preparation and advancement.
Yeah.
So, Rich, with the way you're moving right now, your motion is pretty steady and persistent. If you could say,
of course, the main goal is to make it to the big stage. Whether that be WWE, whether that be AEW, when I know that, hey, I have a voice and I have a passion and I have an energy that translates over a microphone into a crowd of any capacity. My main goal is that, hey, I want to reach that. I want to reach that top level. Not, I'm not going to say, of course, I don't want to be famous. Of course I do, But really, what my main goal is to reach that top level. One, to be financially stable, where I don't have to worry anymore about, how much groceries can I afford this week? Am I going to be able to pay the electricity bill? How many hours do I need to work to afford this? How can I get approved for vacation? I want to be able to wake up in the morning and say, let's go here. It sounds fun to check out. And hop in the car and go. The other side of that is, again, personal life. I am a full-time single dad. Very grateful, very blessed. I have full custody of my son.
Okay,
So
Rich, hold up. You stop. Wait a minute. Hey, bro, Rich, wait. Rich, hold on. We're not just gonna bypass that, brother. Let's get this man a cheer. Let's give him a cheer. We're not gonna just bypass that, because here's what I didn't know. You know what's gonna make this such a great relationship between me and you as friends?
Yeah.
You know what it is? You know the bond? I didn't realize until you said that. Rich, I raised 3 kids. I was a single homeless dad. I was homeless for a while, but now I got my stuff together, but I was a single dad and I raised, yep. And that is so weird. Okay, people, we're learning things today. Come on, let's get our ding-dings on. Well, I did not know this. Okay, I'm like, what? Yeah. So now, okay. So there is something there. So it was meant to be friend and friend. I didn't know that, bro. So that's so cool because we have more in common than what you know. We got a lot more in common than what you know.
Right.
But go ahead, Rich. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I thought that was awesome. You deserve an applause on that.
So that's what I was saying is the other side of this, journey that I'm on and discovering and growing and everything is A, not only for me, but B, I also get to teach my son with hard work, with determination, with integrity, which is something that, some people lack in today's day and age. Those three things, man, you keep working, you keep plugging, dreams do come true.
Yes, and that's and know what else? The secret sauce is legacy. People now they scoff at that. Like, what is a legacy? A legacy is this. Where I come from, it's about breaking generational curses. Where you come from, Rich, it might be something different, but it's the same type of something going on, just different names, different places, different things going on. But when you make it from that,
I would absolutely call it breaking generational curses. For my point, absolutely.
But so check this out. So when you break from that and you are doing well or doing something worthwhile, you teach your children that, and guess what happens? They teach their children that. It's the begot system. I call it the begot system. This begot that begot. Yeah. If you go through, so once you teach them that, guess what? About time that third or fourth generation comes by, you kind of almost wiped out that negative generational curse. Because now you got these new set of rules. And that, to me, is what legacy is about.
Absolutely.
It's so weird I just said it like that because now I just put an RKO on that conversation. Get it? Legacy RKO? You get it? Okay.
My kiddo, he loves seeing me perform. He wants to be behind the microphone as much, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, so to speak. And I know that even if I don't make it to, that big stage, the major league, so to speak, of announcing, that I know that I've laid a solid groundwork that my son can pick up right where I left off at and grow it even further.
Rich, you are literally right now, you are his superhero.
Right?
Yeah, that's what that is. Hey, come on. So for everybody out here, for all y'all fathers out here, all y'all dads that have been doing this for a while, I want to give y'all just the biggest applause. Because I think we need to give our dads more. We need to give our dads more admiration. There's a bunch of dads out here that do this, and sometimes they don't get the love. I mean, you'll hear about the bad dads all the time. You don't hear about the good ones though. And you don't make it so bad. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. So crazy. I know. I think about it a lot. I'm not saying yes, a mother and father home. There are good fathers. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is a lot of single fathers are amazing dads. Seriously. I've noticed that. I got some buddies. Yeah. So where's your little one at now? He's back there asleep. Okay, I hear you, Rich. I hear you. Okay, guys. Well, I'm glad y'all still tuning in. So let's do real quick. Rich is with us. We're going to give another applause for Rich. Rich, don't you go away because we still got you here for a couple more minutes here, bud. I told you was going to be here for a minute. We're going to just chop it up and talk mess, talk shop. Also, I think I'm keeping you occupied on that ride, too.
You're right. There you go.
Okay, real quick, let me pay some bills without paying bills because I don't have bills because I'm my own person. But I always pitch a little things here and there. So I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get this going and pay some bills here. As y'all know. Yeah. Stop. Why'd you laugh at me when I said that? I'm going to pay some bills here. As y'all, okay. Well, as y'all know, the M Spot is brought to you by Mac Man Media LLC. This is a Mac Man's Media LLC project. If you need anything, as far as services as far as social media interaction, learning how to do those skills, any merchandise affiliated with what you do, provided services such as podcast appearance, also screenshots, and also merchandise being made. Get at me at MacMans LLC, MacMansMediaLLC.net. Also, you can meet me here and greet me here at Facebook, Ontario Hill Blue Checkmark Verified, at Twitch at MacMans1231, also YouTube at MacMans Media LLC, Instagram MacMans_Fitness, TikTok at Motivational Muscle, muscle spelled with that Z, remember that, Motivational Muscle, and also hit me on yahoo.com at Motivational Muscle, that is MUZCLE muscle.com. And if you have any questions for me, any inquiries, please go to the website. See that at the bottom, that streamer, www.macmansmediallc.net. Hit that streamer, y'all. Hit that streamer. If it doesn't kick you to the link, go there. Please check out the services I offer. Hit me up. Inquire. Hey, I got you. I'll hit you back up. Trust me. I got you. Also, right now, right here. Okay, so for all of y'all out there wondering how I lost the weight, if you saw the video that was put up recently, I was kind of overweight during that little altercation. Now I'm down 20 pounds in the last 10 days. Wonder how I did it? Easy, I'll show you. I did it with Hydroxycut. No, they're not paying me for this. I'm just doing it because I want to give you a secret that how I did it. Hydroxycut specializes in thermogenic energy. Also has a couple of supplements in it that will help you burn the weight, crave no more as far as the food you intake, and also will make sure you get that energy to get you going and percolated for the day. Second tool I used was BPI Sports shredding gel. Shredding. It's all the same to me. Just as long as I don't sweat while I do it, I'm looking fine and delicious. That's the only thing that matters. But this here is for you. You take this along with this, boom, you got it, and drink a lot of that agua from Managua. All right, people, man, let's get it popping and cracking. Let's get our guests back up here. Y'all know how I get down. I ain't got no promotions or nothing like that. I ain't got no sponsors, so I joke around and do what I do. Do you like how I did that, Rich? Do you like it?
I did, man. That was good. I like that.
Hey, when it's hood, it's all good. They wish they can do it, but they can't. But I could. Let's keep going. Keep going. Okay, but so now we got this. We still got some time here. So everybody paying attention, please stay tuned. I'm going to give you the scavenger hunt clues. Stay tuned. I see now I got more people online. I gotta take time to say hi to my people. Alicia Kinsey. Hello, my friend. Alicia Kinsey is a friend of mine that I met at one of the events. Also, matter of fact, Rich, you didn't announce that one, but I just thought about you announced that one. The one that was done at the Mosquito Festival. You weren't there for that. Alicia is a fan. Alicia is a fan. She went from that show up to the Tuckerman show. So it's like, bro, let's give it a pause for them, bro. For real. It's like everybody has their fans. And it's like, it's awesome, bro. But yeah, she is so, Marvin Agnes, what's up to you? Oh, I know I don't see me. Gigi in here. What's up with you? Alicia the Dark. All right, what's up, Alicia? Hey, my son, I'd be remiss if I didn't say what's up to Untitled. What's up, Untitled? That's how you want me to say it. Untitled. What's up, Untitled? How you doing there, buddy? How you doing, man? Untitled. That's my son. My son wrote everything that I've came to the ring with. Anything you hear on my shows, that is my son's original, authentic music. I'm very proud of yeah. So I'm giving a shout out to everybody that KG, shout out to you. Let's give a shout out to KG for winning the $250 scavenger hunt last month, y'all. Let's give her applause. She showed out. This girl, she's one of my supporters, bro. That you get that one supporter, you know that they're not just there because it's a contest. They there because they actually want to see the product. I've always told people with Rich, when it comes to me, it's always better. Always quality over quantity.
Yep.
So I got amazing fans. Also, Blythe, Maine. Shout out to you. My boy, Core. You know, Luke, I gotta give you a shout out. Nancy Brown, how you doing, baby girl? Sabrina Blaylock, what's up, girl? Yes, you know I will be seeing you in Mark Tree. Yes, it's on and popping. Okay, Rich. Hold on, let's get it going. Rich. That's it. That's what you said. You said interesting. You said, now coming to the ring to announce the match, Rich Rockwell. Woo! Round of applause. Rich, we love you. Man, I love this, bro. I love just having fun. That's the type of guy I am. So now, like I said, let's get back into what we're doing. Okay, so now with the way social media is popping off the way it is, with I wanted to talk about this joke and prank culture. I'm not a big fan of it. If it's like a trend now to go up to somebody and say something to them, and then they get ready to fight you, like, oh no, wait, there's a camera, it's a prank, or the walked up to people, slapping them or take something from them and running, or these pranks are getting over the top. But social media is based upon copycats, senseless, mind-numbing content. Also, it is basically, I think the internet's got to the point it's here to dummy you down. And I don't know how you feel about that. And the reason I'm saying that, because I'm gonna ask you a question. So, Rich, with that being said, as far as thinking that what I just said, I don't mean to take a poop on on the whole thing. It's just I think it's kind of crazy. What do you see as a solution maybe to fixing some of the way? Because remember, if you're not what they're looking for, you can't get in the algorithm. So what do you think is a solution? If you can get people out here, especially young people like y'all, they try to get on they try to get on social media. They don't want to do all the nasty little, but they try to just be nice and social about it as far as giving wholesome content. What is suggestions to you that you think that, rephrase the question, what do you think we should do to fix social media?
Well, I don't know if there's unnecessary evil. Necessary evil. I meant that. It's also one of those things of, there's nothing that you, as one person, are going to do to really change it. But there are three things that I believe personally would work for me. And what I kind of, Patrick and I were talking about the other day. But there is sort of a formula to being on social media and growing your brand. And dedication. Dedication. You need to be posting. You need to be active. At the very minimum, every day, at least 3 to 5 posts a day. The second part of that equation is very simple. This is where we were talking about a minute ago. The guy that demands something and everything. But that's what social media is. And that is what we turn to it for.
Gotcha.
We turn to social media to be entertaining. Flat out. And once you look at it and get out of that effect, and then the third part of the equation is authenticity. People don't want it, and I see it written that. Definitely get up. People are wanting to connect with people in an authentic way. They want to know with you, but they also want to be entertained by you. And what we try to follow, especially Patrick and I, is basically the H1 rule, which is when it comes to social media, which is roughly about 80% you want to be something personal, something entertaining of you that people can connect with. And then the other 20%, you want to want to use, promoting yourself, promoting your business, whatever. What a lot of people get into the mindset of is just promoting thyself. Promoting me, for example. Promoting Rockwell, the announcer. And all my Facebook and social media are served where I'm going to be at a show. Or, hey, come buy tickets to this show. Hey, come buy tickets to this show. You're not going to tune in or click in as much to my profile because you already know what's going to be there every time you click off. You're going to see the next show that I'm going to be here. But if I add in some interesting, kind of fun content, me, play with my kiddo at the park, or, pictures of the people, some of the, crazy get shot in the butt of the baseball. Like, that's all things you can come and be entertained by and learn, who I am, and then go through my Facebook and go, oh, Rich is going to be in Jacksonville. I don't have a chance to meet him. Let's go out to the show that he's going to be at. Rich is going to be in Mulberry. He's going to be number 8. I'm going to be down in Dallas, Texas. Announcing Rich Wrestling. There may be people that, hey, Dallas, Texas ain't down on our drive, Mark. So let's go have some fun and catch up some Rich to show you. That's how you grow yourself.
All right, cool, man. Cool. Next time we get you on, Rich, we gotta make sure you got some earbuds in, because I think that's where the echo coming from. You ain't got no earbuds. Yeah, we get some earbuds. No, you are, man. Come on, you all good with us. Ain't even like that. You are all fine. I just want to let you know we gotta get you some. We gotta get you some earbuds. We gotta do that so we can get you on here to where we can. Yeah. So okay, well, cool, man. Yeah, because okay. So here's my thing. I think a way to fix it too is to kind of take it back, like what I've been doing. I don't know if you know, so I've been basically trying to put up this wholesome content. Besides, think about it. Besides that little situation with the with my hobby, if you go to my page, you won't see nothing violent, period, at all. You'll see comedy. You'll see maybe some skits. And I tell people real quick, Rich, I started this social media thing back in 2010. And how I got on was I was just doing little stuff like workouts and taking pictures. I never was into it like that. And cause somebody goes, man, you are so social media savvy. I said, you guys know how long it took me to get that way. And what really went over the top was I was always told that I was funny. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I started doing comedy skits. Well, here's the funniest thing. How I got on was, and I was getting paid by Facebook and everything. This is how I got on. I mean, I actually had sponsors off of Instagram and stuff, but that was because I was working out. Which, y'all, I'm telling you, anybody out there right now that's seen my old pictures, don't worry, baby. It's coming back. Let's keep it 100% real. Let's keep it real. So what I did was, Rich, my wife she ordered a wig from China. It was real hair, long hair. They sent her a wig. When she opened the wig up, it was like somebody had took an afro and balled it up, or somebody's old small puppy was in it. I'm like, what the hell is that, a puppy, or what is that, a Jerry curl wig? She's like, I'm throwing this out. They got to get my money back. I said, no, you know what? I said, don't throw that out. I got an idea. So I had this uncle. His name was Joe. He had a Jerry curl. The old school uncle in the hood with go to the basketball court with the church shoe, with the church shoes, or the Chuck Taylors, had the church socks all the way up to the kneecap. The kneecap be ashy. Them tight Isaiah Thomas, Dennis Rodman shorts on. A little old throwback jersey of a player you ain't never heard, because the player from 1942. And then he out there, he hot. He been drinking all day, but he out there blowing everybody up. So he had a Jerry curl. His name was Joe. So what I did was, I decided I was going to do this skit. I said, you know what? I said, it was a holiday. I said, I'm going to put this wig on. So I put this little taco wig on, this Jerry curl wig, put some shades on. I dressed up like an old guy with the collared shirt, plaid, with the shirt opened up like you're showing your taco meat. I had the chain hanging out. I had the shades on, the Jerry curl wig with a pick in it. And I said, this is how your uncle come to the house on a holiday. And I kicked the garage door and I jumped and I started dancing and stuff. And people were like, who is that? So that's Uncle Jerry Curl Joe. And for next thing I know, people literally was begging for this character, man. If you go back and see some of my reels, like when that Lead the Door Open video or whatever it was, I'm Lead the Door Open, or I forgot what it was. But it was one of those, I did a video, and I think within the first 2 or 3 hours, it did like 1.7 or 2.8K or something like that of this character. So I decided that's okay. So I kept going. It got funnier and funnier. So Facebook like, we're going to pay you. So I kept going. So I invented this comedy series called Finna Break the Net SATV. If you guys get a chance, go on YouTube. Go to my channel. Let me show you this right now so you see it. Don't say I didn't warn you. I didn't tell you. Go on YouTube. You see the link. You see the stuff right there. Yeah, YouTube. Go on YouTube. Get in on my channel. Subscribe if you will. Subscribe. Get in the channel. Look at, there's a thing that says Finna Break the Net SATV. It's a guy with a Jerry curl. It's a cartoon caricature. That is me. That's Uncle Jerry Curl Joe. That series, my bro, that series, I did 13. I did every voice. I did every character. I did every skit. I had like the first 48. I had ESPN 10, you know, and I had characters. So I'm doing voiceovers, not taking breaks, Rich, but I'm doing a voiceover of 5 guys, 2 or 3 guys arguing. I'm doing the voices right through, changing the voice as I fluctuate as I go. Never did any retakes. I did it straight through, uncut, because I was doing this by myself. The series is only 10, like the episodes are only 7 to 10 minutes long, but they're funny. Have my own commercials, hot dog water, and all. Bro, matter of fact, next time you come on, I'm going to literally pull it up. We'll review it on the show, bro. You got to see it. It is hilarious, y'all. I'm telling you right now to make you chuckle and giggle. But that's how I got on. And from that, I look forward to that. Yeah, and from that, I did everything else. And that's how I got on social media. So what was your first break on social media? How did you get started?
I mean, really, you know, really honest, I think I'm doing, you know, I haven't gone viral or anything that I know of. I've had a few, you know, clips and stuff, get up to a few thousand. You know, views. I just actually posted this new kind of video thing that I made today about Arkansas Razorback. You know, football season and whatnot. A little bit of funny video, something new that I was trying out. You know, but honestly, man, like, you know, success, things so far, which I consider a personal Facebook, years ago, I might have had, you know, a couple hundred friends, and now, the last 6 months, I've got just over 1,000, I think I'm at like 1.8K or whatever. But again, you know, if I pinpoint anything, again, I go back to that authenticity. I'm the same person that you see, you know, posting stuff on Facebook, that you see moving around me. You know, I love to meet people and, you know, shake their hand and, you know, talk to them and have a few words with them and learn about them. And that, you know, that's what it's about to me.
And yeah, and you know what? You're right, bro. That's what it should be about. And let me give you a round of applause for that, bro. Yeah, helping people out, helping them out, connecting. You know what I'm saying? So just like, yeah, just you know, like even this weekend when I was I wanted something to do this weekend. I was at home not doing nothing, and like I said, it was kind of cool. I just happened to go to a place that you happened to be going to, so I just showed up, and you know, the rest was history, basically. But. You know, yeah. So
the biggest advice I can give to anybody that's wanting to grow their online presence is network. Network. Don't be afraid to go out. Don't be afraid to shake hands. Don't be afraid to collaboration. Another thing that I've said. Competition. That's at the bottom. Collaboration. That's at the top.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, so all of my people, right now it is time to drop the scavenger hunt clue. clues. And you know I gotta get my jerk on too. Stop playing with me. I gotta get my jerk on. Hold on, man. I gotta get my jerk on. They know how I do it here. Come on, y'all know we get that. Stop playing. Y'all, hope y'all enjoying the stream. So here we go. Let's give a gunshot salute. And my bad vocal sound effect. Doo-doom. Okay, let's get ready for clues 5 and 6. I feel like when I do that, I should be saying this. Moses. Free my people. I'm sorry, bro. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. That's too funny. Okay, so here, 5 and 6. Okay, I'm going to give y'all a little hint. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 were given out. For anybody that was not paying attention, there was actually never a clue number 2. Did you just wet me? Okay, I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. I think somebody just wetted me. Yeah, okay. So, clue 2. Now, it was brought to my attention by my boy Lou Core, or it was KG. I can't remember, but I got some lower followers, dude. They checked me so fast. I was like, what? Yeah. So, they informed me that there was never a clue. There was never a clue 2. It was just a clue. It was just a clue 1. There was never a clue 2. It was just a clue 1, and the clue 1 had only 3 parts to it. So we're fine with that. So if you only had one answer with 3 parts, there's 1 clue, 3 answers, you're correct. You're in the second round. Okay, now that second round had 2 questions in it. So what's going on? And I think y'all remember the questions were. Rich, the questions I asked him the second time around was number 1. What was the biggest grossing WWE pay-per-view? That was question 1. That was clue number 3. Clue 4 was, okay, so they get everybody, because nobody knows this. I know this. If you're a wrestling fan, Rich, you should know this. Okay, number 5. I told you I was going to switch this scavenger hunt up. Y'all got it so easy last time. This one's going to really break you down. What is the home for championships? Let me rephrase the question. What mysterious location? And this is really, okay, I'm telling you right now, this is hilarious, because this is really a joke question. You have got to search, and you're going to laugh, because this is the same place that Pat Patterson won his title. It was 4 or 5 championships placed there and I'm not going to go into the scuttlebutt behind why I said mysterious place, because Rich, you already know, let's keep it 100% real. And nobody was in attendance of. Oh my God, we had a great tournament, a whole attendance of 2 people. Me and the guy I get a belt to. Okay, so that's right. Clue number 5, y'all. You hear me? I'm gonna say it again. I know it sounds weird, but y'all gotta keep up. Come on, keep up with me. Clue number 5. I know somebody's like, what's up with these clues? Because the last scavenger hunt y'all got was 2 for the M spot on next Tuesday. At 8:30 p.m. Central. Okay, so and yes, there's going to be a guest. I got guests every week. Come on, y'all. What you think we doing? What you think we doing here? We done changed the game up. This is the M spot. This is the session number 1, episode 1, and Rich Rockwell was the first person to get an episode of the sessions. What? What? Okay. Does the mic sound nice? Okay. So once again, question number 5. Where is the location of I said it right. Name the location of the place. There was a place all this happened at. Okay. Now, clue number 6. Y'all paying attention? Clue number 6. You have got to tell me what was the structure I gave you for building your business. Clue number 6. I gave you 4 keys to building. I said you need lip. I don't know if you bro, you got a chance. When you get a chance, you're gonna. The camera was like, Oh no, you okay? You're gonna hear some echo because you were echoing real bad. I understood you though, Zen. No, you. Okay, I got you, bud. I got you. Well, man, also, too, some of this stuff. Once again, y'all, like I said, I know it's been kind of crazy trying to listen to him. The guy he's an awesome guy, an intelligent guy. We're going to have him on again here in a couple of weeks. Let's give a round of applause to Rich Rockwell. And I wish y'all could hear some of the stuff he just said. I mean, he's a very intelligent guy. I like talking to him. He brings out the best of me as far as conversational, piece-wise. Oh, you tell Patrick. Say, bro, I am a talker. I guess I don't know about anybody else, but bro, you know me, I'm gonna talk. That's just how I am. So, but I will tell you what happened. So Patrick did call me. What happened was Patrick got back later than what he thought. Me and Rich, not the Richie Rich. Are you serious? So yeah, it's just us. So it's just us, Rich. Ain't nothing, you know. I don't think we can expect more out of any situation, you know. So we're gonna do what we do and enjoy it. It's no problem. It's fine. Okay, well, I want to shout out to my young homie I met today. He has a company called Simple Solutions Lawn Care, commercial and residential lawn care. The simple. I'm gonna literally put his number in the chat or in a comment. I'm gonna put his number. I'm gonna put a picture of his shirt that he has. You guys, make sure you get this young man a call. Very polite young man, very studious, very punctual. His backyard, I got so much bamboo right now. Yeah, see how the did you hear what they did? Look at the Kung Fu Pandas were clapping. Yeah, see? Bamboo, baby. Bamboo all day, baby, bamboo. Well, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and probably give it a rest. Hey, Rich, I chopped it up with you, bro. We're not done. This is only one part of your session, bro. You're going to come back on. I've got to have you back on. Once again, give you applause, Rich Rockwell. We're going to get you back on, bro. We're going to sit down and we're going to break down. I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. We're going to break down the rules of announcements. And I mean by that, I mean everything you do, bro, you're a talker. We're going to give you a chance to get on here and show your skills. I'm going to have a little challenge for you. Me and you, I'm going to have a challenge. Ring announcer, commentator. We are lady.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, okay, because you know, I don't know if you notice, you know I do commentating, right?
Right, and I do too.
Yeah, no, I know I'm saying, I know you. Oh, come on, Rich. Man, come on. Did you just, come on, Rich. Did you just do that to me? Come on, one more time, bad guess. We know you're a commentator extraordinaire. We know that. But remember who I am. I am Mac Mans. I am. I'll just mess with you, bro. No, but I tell him, I am the silver-tongued savant of the crown steel. That's what it is. There you go. I mean, okay, it is what it is. I'm just bluffing and playing around, but much love to you. We are going to get ready to cut this segment.
Real quick, I just want to take a minute. I want to thank you, obviously, for having me on your first episode, man. That's a pleasure of mine. Thank you so much. I know I can't see them, but thank you so much to all your listeners and supporters for dealing with my audio issues, Trump times.
We're getting ready. Now you sound amazing. You know that? You actually sound good. See that? Now you sound amazing. See that, man? I'm about to. No. But I want to thank once again Rich Rockwell. So we're going to go ahead and let Rich get to his piece. Hey, Rich, I'm going to call you as soon as I get done with this, bud. And we're going to, I'll call you and for a second to thank you personally. I appreciate you. So I'm going to give you a holler back here in a little bit here, if you don't mind.
Back at you, man. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you later.
All right, bye, bro.
Hey, don't forget, Patrick and the people tomorrow morning. We'll be live 6:30 a.m. till 8:30. You can catch me on there Monday through Friday. Patrick and the people on any social media platform out there.
With their picture on it, you know, but he can't wait. He spoiled the situation, you know. Ooh. I am Rich Rockwell. I am the man. I am the promo king. So, man, you know what, man? I'm going to give you a what? And I'm going to give you a spanking. And then we're going to let the buzzers come pick your body up. We're going to let the buzzers come pick your body up real quick. Hold on. You are now dismissed, sir. You have a good day, Rich, man. It was good to see you, bro. Much love, man. Much love.
You too, brother. Thank you. Take care, man. Later.
All right, bro. I apologize for you guys who weren't able to hear as good you should have been able to hear. I want to apologize to you for the fact that this is my first time hooking up to Twitch, so there were some things. The clues were, number one, because this scavenger hunt, I told you I'm going to be all over the place. You have got to check social media. You have got to look up on Google, whatever you got to do to get these answers right. So, did Pat Patterson and others win championships in the mythical and the tournaments that never existed? So it's a joke. Us rest people know that. And also, clue number 6. Tonight, me and Rich Rockwell went through a list of things that we think you should do. Can anyone tell me what the 4 items that I said you need to? I gave you a list, 4 items of personal success when you are a commodity. What were those? So those are the questions. With that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. I want to apologize. I had to be on the show. He had to travel. His phone kept going in and out. But I appreciate y'all for standing there, standing by. And much a gunshot salute to all of y'all. And much love on these posts, on these feeds. So don't laugh at me, but it's real. It's 100. I just figured out. Hey, what's up, Lil Larry L? Special shouts out to my kids. Untitled, a.k.a. Dathan Hill, Antonia Cherie Hill, Trevante Hill, Olivia Hill. Hey, even my bonus kids, Harold Edwards Jr., last name, and my first baby girl, Simberly. Yep. Also, special shout out to my college baby, Olivia Asia Hill, doing her thing in school. I'm so proud of. Hey, man, when you got family, you got kids, man, you better tell your kids you love them. Tell your family you love them. Never know when these days are going to be cut short. Stop playing around. That's why I started the show today, and I said what I said about something that I do. I want them to have their own definition. What's up, Leanne? Of how they do things and how they go about life without anything I do affecting that. That is why I did that today. That's why I apologize today to my children and to people who have followed me and saw that. Because I want you to understand what type of person I am. I'm a person that when I do what I do, I get into that thing at that time. Your boy didn't did it. Now, I think, hold on. Let me get something to show y'all. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on. While I go, I get you, put y'all on this while I go get what I got to get. So hold on, I'll be right back.
Prince, man. I'm on my tribe shit today. I feel it.
That'll make you use your mind. Try not to lose your mind. It's spectacular design. There's a reason why I do this. Trying to start a movement. You miss one step and you'll be clueless. Confident, and I'm about to prove it. Screw it. I'm about to take a bite and chew it. My mind's in the galaxy. Came from gravity. Still create a masterpiece. Not talking blasphemy. It's so sad to see I'm in my own head. Sick of the thoughts. Looking for the future, but I'm worried about what I brought. See my head's to the sky. Had to get it out my ass.
Do it.
Struggle real around here. I won't let it last. Smell the fumes in the air.
All right, y'all, I'm back. So we're going to go ahead and cut this down for a little bit and pause it. I'm back. Your boy is back. I'm back. So I want to show y'all something real quick. So I'm always into advancing. I was talking today about advancement, and you are a commodity. Make yourself. Now, I don't know if you guys have been to my website and know about MacMan Media's LLC. MacMan Media LLC came from vision boards. Yeah, I got to share all this, man. I'm just going to keep it 100% real. Okay, y'all. MacMan Media, for all y'all who still following, and those who are following, y'all my loyal followers. Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start having little small raffles for those people who hang on and stay on to the podcast. I'm literally going, okay, so check this out. Starting, we got the scavenger, starting next week, I'm going to start giving away $50 every single raffle. And every single show, Monday. And it's going to catch the clues. Nope. I'm going to start taking care of all those right here who follow and watch and stay. This is going to be for all my platforms. So be on that. Well, MacMan's Media LLC, y'all, I had to tell y'all this. And I took this little extra time in the podcast to do this. That's why I did the way I vision boards. These are boards I made because I got tired of my life being the way it was. And I made commitments to myself and to my family. And I want to do it the rest of my life. Exact commitments of how I plan on living my life, what I want to do. That is what I did. And I said, if you don't know what Habakkuk 2 and 2 is, go to get the Bible and read it. It'll change your life. And right there, see that at the top? 95 out of 100%. That means I'm 95% uploaded. I got 5 more percent until I'm satisfied at what I'm doing. But that 5% is not a little thing. That 5% could take me 2 or 3 years, 6, 7 years. But this is my Millionaire's Manifest. This is what the things you need to become a millionaire. Number 1, stay consistent. Number 2, believe in yourself. 3, trust God's process. 4, stay humble. 5, network, associate with business-minded persons. 6, stay positive. And most important, 7, have fun. Main thing on the side, whenever you got something going on, something I keep forgetting all the time like a dummy. Just give it to God. That's my business binder. That idea transformed into this. Was transformed into a BOI. Was transformed into an EIN. So that helped me deliver my services. Now also I have a book that you guys haven't seen, haven't heard about, been talking about forever, haven't done anything with done. Not only does MacMan Media LLC provide promotional material and outreach, not only do we provide professional public speaking, not only do we provide merchandise, not only do we provide podcast appearances and social media awareness, but also we provide this. I am legally registered, not when they go to the church and preach in the church, but when they can marry people. So y'all see what I was talking about? So let's go through that again. See that? Goals down. Do this, y'all. Put the goals down and say them, man. Put your goals down and say them. Say what you want for your family, what you want for your life. Boom. Make you a millionaire manifest. Habakkuk 2 and 2. Look it up. Look it up. Because I wrote my vision down to make it plain. That's what I did. Went there from that to this. Now that's just not something that you're looking at. That's just a piece of a prop. This is really a business folder. I went from that to this, where I can marry people. Y'all, I'm always expanding my horizons because you never know where your next income is going to have to come from. Be prepared for life, because life will prepare you for the worst if you don't prepare yourself for it. Hey, love you guys, man. I'm going to let y'all go. I've been on here for a while. Always I did that was to try to get my hours and time up and everything. I love you guys, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. And for all those who have followed me, who have been with me since day one, for all those who understand what I was talking about earlier, that's one of y'all. You could have been anywhere tonight, and you took time to come here with me and listen to what I had to say. And for that, I'm grateful. I mean, next Tuesday, 8:30, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Next podcast, my guest will be in, man. The guest of my guest is Untitled. Be promoting that all week. He'll come with a couple of new joints that he ain't ever dropped. We're going to actually have a free. You a commodity. Go get it. Don't wait for nobody else. Stop making everybody else's dreams continue. Instead, start making yours a possibility. Much love. Peace.
Regardless of all the pain and the stress, I'll say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'm moving forward, not listening, I'm breaking orders. Tell them I don't need no passport, I still cross the border. You thinking you can out-rap me, boy, I oughta spit some wicked shit, you see the difference. I got the game slaughtered. Got a long road and below, not next to me. I dare him try to question me. Toss the coin up, calling it head, cause that's what I'm aiming for. Your whole quality's dead. I was built from strong threads. Watch my working just like COVID-19. It's gonna be a tough spread. Now I got your attention. Let's switch dimensions. I think they need me in this competition. Thanks to influences, it's my ambition. Also envision my path so I complete the